But anyway, yeah, no, it's awesome. Today is the December 14, 2022, and here is Kawe with Juan the one, and we are working and talking about the ideas to improve Sala de Café and kind of give a little more idea, I guess. I don't know, maybe that would be the word. But yeah, so tell us how. I know you have a wonderful idea of doing the introduction. It'll be awesome to hear from you. What is the idea? Because I saw that is super good. Can you put it? Can you show it?
I think I can. 1 second.
Super.
It's a preview, but I think the general idea is for us to have a different approach, like since we are posting on YouTube, to have the YouTube approach. So new people, we can attract more attention, and newcomers can join. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a different approach. We gotta try it. Okay.
Oh no, of course, experimenting is always good. We came up with good things, and I know the quality of the work that you do is awesome. I'm so impressed with what we have done together before. So.
I'll just share this screen. The idea initially.
I mean, yeah, right there. Okay. Super.
But now we needed to make a more Cardano Cardano style, right one?
Right. I mean, our idea is to put, instead of coffee, put the ball, the logo going up. I think if that's possible, you told me that's possible. I'm playing with my imagination.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure if it is
cool.
possible.
Everything's possible, Ron. I'll try my best. So
super.
You were in France, Ron?
Yes. Last week, after the summit, I was with my daughter there. So I went to a few countries. One of them was France. And I happened to meet someone that works for a university in a research department. I've forgotten the university name. And we were, he was telling me that we are in touch, and the idea is for me to send him information about the research and how, Cardano is doing in terms of decentralization and all that. He's more into IoT, which is great because, we need to merge those two worlds in some way. So it'll be awesome I will keep sending him information and then see how we can come up with something. So why you mentioned something about Singularity Net. You're doing something with them.
Oh no, they just announced it in the town hall. Singularity Net funding round is taking place, and there are I think 5 pools, one for marketing, one for artificial intelligence development, community infrastructure. I will check the links, but since Catalyst, we had this extension period, and if you are, like Daniel said, if you are anxious and want to do something in holidays, you can propose a project there. I'm sure the link will be in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. And who knows what happens next. And artificial intelligence is I don't know, in the last month, evolved very fast, and this might get interesting in the next few months, especially for
No, for
us
sure.
on Cardano.
For sure. Yeah, I missed that part of the town hall. I was in the field and didn't get it. But yeah, no, it's super good. And I'm going to watch it again, watch the recording to make sure that I catch everything, every detail of it, and we go from there. But yeah, it's perfect. That's super good. Very good initiative. I think that that's due to happen. Singularity Net is the arm that does the physical things that that can be utilized and merged within what Cardano does, and eventually come up with solutions all over the place. I think it's super good. Right. So what is happening in the town hall? Let's talk about that.
There's also the voting for the Catalyst Circle V4.
It's done now.
Yes, until December 16th. Link is also
2 days. 2 days
yes,
to vote.
2 days to vote. They are rewarding with lots different tokens. Those wallets which voted. So this will also be interesting to see. Everything is on chain. Yeah, it's
Super.
It's an awesome experiment for, especially in the Voltaire area. That's about governance.
Yeah, I remember voting 1 and voting 2 was it was very interesting. Just it was. I remember it was a Saturday. The voting was on Saturday, and we had to. I mean, nobody was kind of knowing anything. Just starting doing. The people that was the candidates. They were. Some of them were not there actually. They just and didn't have any description. So look, now it's very, very, very well done. Amazing.
And
They are doing an awesome job with that.
Those Google Forms, we used to get lost on them. Google Forms for every voting, right?
Right. Those are very useful. And yeah, what else is happening? What happening? How has been these 2 weeks for you?
It's busy trying to clean up my task list. What about
cleaning
you?
Up your desk?
Sorry?
You said clean up your desk.
No, my task list, my to-do list.
Oh, okay.
That's unbelievably long.
I'm glad. I mean, this time of the year. I mean, yeah, and I'm glad the Catalyst is taking this long break because if whoever is really intentional about this has a lot of things to catch up with. So it's a matter of just being intentional and start working on things, and have things around finished.
And every time since things are getting they are changing faster, wouldn't you agree?
Oh yes.
As the ecosystem grows.
Amazing. Yeah. I was listening today on these days and forgot what it was. Side chains. That's amazing, man. What is going to happen with the ecosystem with Cardano once side chains are up and running. is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the technical part on me. Just to talk a little more about that, I'm not prepared to talk about it. But yeah, it opened my mind, and I see that the opportunities are amazing. Actually, one of the things that Charles was saying on one of these days in the space that he was putting together, he was hosting, and I think it was on Sunday, and he was saying that Cardano is going to be eventually a side chain. So the idea of side chains is very interesting. It's kind of a revolutionary way to see the whole ecosystem, the whole blockchain industry. And everything is there to be, invented. So everybody having different directions, different mentality, different ideas, they can look for ways to plug that base on their projects.
For instance, Singularity Net that we are talking about is a Cardano side chain that is integrating with Cardano and even community, the Catalyst community with their deep funding rounds and everything. The idea for Cardano to be the blockchain of blockchains, the interoperability and such, with the network status that we have now, with the Ouroboros protocol, the Hydra, which is a side, in theory, a side chain, technically speaking, as another side chain that will bring faster transaction to the protocol. So this, and now let's say the Singularity Net integration will be possible because of the speed that Cardano is capable to output. So yes, very promising indeed, Juan.
Yeah, I think this 2023 is going to be an awesome year. I just think that we need to be cautious. We need to concentrate on one thing. Hey, Sebastian.
Hola, Sebastian.
¿Cómo está Lebu? ¿Cómo estás?
Todo tranquilo, todo tranquilo.
Qué bueno. ¿Cómo te fue en el salón?
Vacío, nadie se unió.
Hombre, I have to. Pero lo bueno es que estamos ahí. Eso me pasa a mí a veces acá. Yo sigo aquí, pero seguimos acá. De hecho, estábamos hablando con Kawe and I were talking about this actually, and trying to put things together in a way that we can institutionalize better the use of this by making, he did a wonderful introduction, a video introduction. I mean, he's working on that, right, Kawe?
Hopefully we'll get better.
Yeah, little by little. Right, and also, yeah.
I think it's just because we don't have anything to share. We actually, these past 2 weeks, we had hit a roadblock, right? We were going to develop that tool that allows people to just mint NFTs without having to do Bluetooth or anything like that. But we were seeing, and there are several projects on Cardano already doing something similar. So now we are in a little of a question that should we put our resources to do something that others are already doing? Should we just wait, right? Because all our treasury is in ADA, so maybe if we wait, the price will recover a little bit. So probably better not to do anything. And we are debating those questions at the moment.
Good. Yes. Yeah. Also the season, So people sometimes is not that much. I mean, sometimes it's not that engaged. How many people we have today for the town hall?
80,
you notice?
85, something like that.
Yeah.
You see? Normally it's 100 and something, 180 or something like that. 115. Right.
Sebastian, could you please share the GitHub, yours or NFT DAO handle in the chat, please?
Sure.
So I
Sure.
can follow.
Super.
We used to have a developer from Brazil at the NFT DAO.
Really?
Yeah, his name was Icaro.
Icaro.
Icarus, I suppose, is
I see.
the root name.
Nice. How many people is involved in NFT DAO now?
11.
Good. Yeah, it used to be more people, right?
Not since the big split, right? When there was the split, we were left like with 5 or 6 people.
Right,
So
right.
yeah.
Right, and yeah, but before it was many more people, right?
Oh yeah,
Before this
and in the early days it was like
Mhm.
40
Because
or 45.
there was a lot of that was one of the first projects that were kind of formalizing. So people were so enthusiastic about it. Yeah. See, so what's the plan for the end of the year, guys? What do you guys have in mind for that?
Nothing.
I got to work.
Travel too much.
Me too. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do. Much more than ever, I think. Believe it. It's been a little busy. Well, thank you for the gift. What I'm doing is I'm trying to put down all those links in the videos that I mean the recordings. Put these links over there.
Did your son ever release his NFT collection on Solana?
No, I haven't. Did you?
What?
Did you ask me if I saw them? No, I haven't seen it.
No, your son, right? He was doing an NFT collection.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. My son was doing a project with Solana because at that time, Cardano didn't have a few capabilities that he needed on the project. But then he has the project installed because it was not sustainable. I mean, he was just putting a lot of money into it, and said, no, it's there, but it's not moving. It's not moving yet. I don't know what he's thinking of. I think it's if he's going to continue or not. But it was a good experience for him. He went all the way to Europe, to I forgot the country, to do the development with a guy that was the programmer, and they did, let's say, a figure. A figure has many animations of the same figure. So the work was that part of art was huge, and but there was a lot of. I cannot talk too much about it because I don't know, but I'm not. But yeah, what I saw is that he was putting a lot of money into it, a lot of effort, and the community wasn't ready. So he said, let's wait a little bit. So that's when you see something like that, it's very important to follow signals, So he decided to stop. Yeah, it would be good to.
We're in the middle of the winter, the crypto winter. Who knows, right? How long is that going to be?
Exactly. And I think it's going to take the whole year. Even though I saw some action in price with what happened with what happened this week with the cancellation of the
SBF.
So I don't know if that has to do with that, but although this is, I mean, I don't follow price a lot, but I noticed that it changed a little bit. How is it, by the way? How much it is? No idea.
I think it's 32 cents at the moment, ADA.
Well, it was 30. Went up to. Yeah, but again, those are no metrics to follow in anything. The important thing is that what was announced in Lausanne and the IOG conference, that was amazing. I mean, those tools and everything that is happening there in the front is super good. I was going to Cow about it, and he was telling me about Singularity Net that has now there is a challenge with you. Well, let me ask you, Coward. So the Singularity Net is going to be. Oh, I see the funding for around.
Yeah,
it's going to be. Go ahead.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it starts today at midnight UTC. Submission. It's open for a month. Let me share already the link in the chat. I said I would share and forgot.
Good.
And here, Juan, I found there are what they call two main pools. New projects, this time without a maximum amount per proposal. And for existing services, and 3 secondary smaller pools, projects in the ideation phase, marketing initiatives, tool for a dipping fund or platform. Those are the categories, and in this blog post, you will find everything you need to participate.
Nice.
Yeah. Here are the amounts available. Yeah.
Super. I'm going to forward this information to him to see if he finds interest in that.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps something can be done there. Yeah. Did you guys hear anything about the project that we were talking last week, that we were helping last week?
Talismo?
Talismo?
No, he never reached out to me, and I have forgot to write to him.
Got it. Did you speak to him, Kevin?
I had him in Discord, invited to the groups that you mentioned, the Discord servers.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
Let's see what. Hopefully he will do something with that. Right.
I think we better wait for his initiative to talk to us. He wasn't.
Definitely.
Yeah. He was a little stressed by everything. So.
Yeah. 100%. The good thing is that I think one of the reasons I posted the video too was to make to make that information available to the community, because I think he need that needs to be to be known. I mean, that needs to be put at the hands of the community. I think is important because besides that will help him a lot, and in a way to find resources, find people that can help, and also feel better. I think I can imagine how he feels. And he is present. He said. So yeah. So would it be? This is going to be the last town hall of the year, right? Town hall of the year.
Yes.
Right. We should be doing a celebration, a party, man. Yes. This is going to be the last Sala de Café of the year. And yeah. Looking forward to do a lot of good things this coming year. I mean, I know it's going to be interesting because Cardano is developing in a way that is no precedence, but the ecosystem in general is not ready for that. In other words, Cardano is going to be really ready for the pool. I think that's.
Are you guys gonna be D-reps for Fontaine?
I'm not thinking of that. I'm thinking that. I don't know. What about you? Are you thinking of that?
I think I'm gonna register. Yes, I'd like to see how that's gonna develop. How about you, Kawhi? Are you gonna try it?
No, not at this point. I cannot really commit to much other activities.
Right, that's the thing. I mean, but tell us about that. What do you think about the reps and why you are signing up and how do you think that's going to play out?
I think it's going to be important because later that's going to be the model, that's going to be the governance for the whole Cardano chain, right? So this experiment in Catalyst is very important because it's the first time that the system is going to be used in any capacity. So yeah, I think being part of that is going to be very important and see how the different people are going to delegate to the different persons and then see how that's going to impact the voting, right? So because when you're a D-rep, you have to vote publicly, right? Everyone's going to see what you're voting for or against. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be like a better way to see how proposals are getting passed, right? Because right now we don't have access to the voting record, so we don't know who actually voted for what stuff. But now at least the D-reps are going to be public, so everyone is going to see who voted for what, and you have to justify why you voted one way or the other, right? So I think that could be a little bit.
Right, the voting power is going to be still private, right?
I think when a person delegates to you as a D-rep, that's going to be public.
Right.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, we'll see how it works, right? Because again, later that's supposed to be the model for the whole Cardano chain. So it's like the first experiment in that system.
Right. Do you have information to read about it by any chance? So you can post?
Sure, let me look for it.
I have the translations in.
Qué bueno. Las tienes en español y en inglés y en portugués.
Yeah. Essa é a CIP 1694, Juan. That was developed and as a Cardano improvement proposal for governance, like Sebastian was explaining. This is the latest approved version that was merged as a real improvement.
Mhm.
The links for the translations will be in the description also.
Perfect.
And I don't know, perhaps Sebastian, I will send Sebastian the link in Spanish. I think he's better fit to explain than me.
You did really well, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Just find here, 1 second.
Found it, Sala de Café.
Hello.
Hola, hola.
Hola.
Oi,
Hey, Lucas, how are you?
Skywalker.
All good. So I came here to challenge you because I don't know, and probably you're in the middle of something, but I just wanted to let you know that Mesh is holding a room and they're demoing things. I don't know if Sebastian, you noticed this?
Soda room.
Yeah. So we have Abdel Karim there as a developer. We had Alain as well now. He left, but if you want to talk to them about the minting part, maybe you can drop by.
Sure.
Sorry to interrupt, Juan.
No.
This is very busy. What are you up to? Swarm. Okay.
We are up to the reps.
Mm-hmm.
Talking a little bit about the reps.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go back to the other room, but good luck. Yep.
Super.
Take care.
Bye,
Nice to see you.
We'll talk.
Ciao.
See you.
Bye.
Happy New Year if we don't see each other.
Happy New Year. Yeah, we'll keep in touch.
Oh, for sure, I hope. Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, they haven't yet delivered the Spanish translation. Sorry for that.
Oh, it's fine.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
But
You're heading to the other room, Sebastian?
Sure. I
Or-
want to ask some questions to the guy at Mesh. So
of course.
unless
Okay.
unless there is something you guys want to ask me here.
I mean, it would be nice to talk a little bit more about the reps things, but if you have to go, you can come back actually.
Sure. Right. We'll discuss it in the Latam town hall. Maybe we can create something there.
Great.
Right.
See you guys. Thanks.
See
See
you.
ya.
Bye, Sebastian.
So let me just get the link. So this link is from Sebastian. This one is related with his link, right? Yeah, I need to work a little more on that. I've been very deep into work, so
Yeah.
many things going on, but good.
One, I also put in the chat the original English version
Okay.
of CIP 1694.
That was important.
And when they publish the Spanish version, I updated the description here.
1694, right? And that was the only. It has been the only CIP that Charles was part of.
Yes.
So he collaborated.
And I think he really should have taken part, because governance is one of the main goals of Cardano.
Right.
And Charles, who found and built with that vision, I think should be part of it. I don't know. even though he's
Right.
trying to live in the hand of the community, everything.
Right. Yeah, but in a very, very clever way. He's making sure that even if it's the community decisions, but still he want to be part of it as a member. And so eventually, IOG is going to be competing with Catalyst voting, actually, Catalyst funding.
Yeah.
They will be asking for I mean, putting together projects to which is great. I mean, yeah. Now they are the ones who provide the money. Now eventually they will be the ones who receive it.
Yes, and I think this will attract and some other big business or companies to Catalyst when the treasure is big enough, and that's gonna be very interesting.
Right, and in other ecosystems, and yeah, what will happen with FTX? I think that benefit a lot Cardano, not only because they were supposedly they were funding a company to put Cardano in bad spot. So that's one thing. The other thing is that now decentralization is going to play a big role on regulation, because one of the biggest issues that this company had is that they were completely centralized. They had just another company that would be providing the services to them, and that's it. So it was very centralized. Nobody noticed. Or maybe they did, but nobody said anything. Stuff.
Or some team members acted as general community members when proposing to Catalyst. Also, not as the company.
Right. But you're saying that from FTX, related to FTX, or
no? From FTX, I believe they knew they were doing wrong things, but they were believing in the strategy. And when market shook things up, they fall off the tree, right?
Yeah.
They were not innocent, but this kind of thing over time, because the next is like airplane accidents. Every big crisis in crypto enhances, make the market, or try to make the market better. The big exchanges are already trying to demonstrate solid proof of reserves and everything, trying to put the Chinese walls between certain operations, open up to regulations and such thing. So, okay, some people did bad things. A lot of people were financial hurt by that, but the perspective should be in long-term good, because these schemes can make the serious exchanges to have a better procedure in conducting business. Wouldn't you agree, Juan? Or
yeah, no, definitely. I think it's, and I'm glad that happened, because That way we kind of clean up the room, and then whoever stays is going to be required to show up a certification of decentralization. And on that, I think Cardano is a prime example of it. So I think it's going to be good times are coming for and now it's a little challenging, but in reality, for us, it's not. I don't think it's that challenging. But I think it's good because whoever is here is here for a reason, different than value, the money, different than the monetary value, and it does. That's exactly what a project requires. We as humans, we always need incentives, and incentives. There are many types of incentives, but the most easy to attract people is the monetary incentive. Some other social impact. Not everybody is interested in having social impact. So I think it's a great time. Couldn't be better. I just wish to be able to be in a position of knowledge that I can take advantage of everything that is happening, because in reality I'm confused 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, all the information you got is from different sources from every area of Cardano. It's a lot. It's a lot of information. So we need a little bit of a specialization to dedicate efforts to one thing, and then come up with something with that, and then digest another one. But the thing is, this is evolving at such a speed, that you don't have time. When you develop something is not ready. So, oops. Yeah, that's technology. That's the scary part.
And it's not that the things that we already know are in constant update, is because new things are popping up everywhere as well.
In every single direction. Now with singularity there, you'll see. Oh, gee, that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
But then what will be if, let's say, if someone come up with a proposal, I just haven't read the information. If someone come up with an idea, they can evaluate it and fund it, I guess. Or how that will work.
The last part broke up.
Yes. Let's say if someone come up with an idea with singularity net, what would be the way to make that a project? I mean, to execute the project. It's going to be 1 month for people to sign up or to send the proposal, I guess. And then I didn't get that part.
Yes.
Can you go over that, please?
Timelines here. Juan. Round 2 start on Wednesday. 14th is today, and you can submit the proposal until January 15th. 1 month.
Okay. Reviewing is January 29th.
Stable period for reviewing and improving. Is like in Catalyst, the community feedback. When community gives feedback, and the proposal improvement period. But here they call stable period for review and improving. That will be the 29th.
Okay.
until that. So until January 29th, you still can edit your proposal. Eligibility assessment and preparing for voting until February the 5th, voting from February the 6th to 12th. Okay.
And then voting for the 6th. Okay. To the 12th.
Yes. You can present until January 15th. You can edit until January 29th. Then there's the assessment and the valuations of the proposals, voting, and until February the 12th. And announced should be announced pretty quickly because it's not like was in Catalyst that took a while to systemize everything. Output should be quickly here. And for each of the polls, they have the two main polls, the $250,000 that will be paying AGIX. How do you say that, Juan? AGIX.
AGIX is. I don't get that.
Yeah, the Singularity Net token. I think AGIX.
Oh, okay. Got it. Right.
So it's $200,000 amount of AGIX. For the regular pool, $125,000 value amount of AGIX for existing service, and then 25, and 75. Juan, you should really think about that one, or this one, perhaps, and propose there. What do you think, Juan?
What are you planning on doing? Are you proposing something?
I don't know. I don't think so. Not this. I'm sure Swarm will set up some proposals, and I co-propose on Swarm, but not directed. Me, I'm not too much involved to Singularity Net yet, so.
Got it. Yeah, same here. I love it. I like everything they do, but I'm not. I don't have like a specific project or anything in mind. Yeah, for me, life it's been a little busy, and I've been absorbing, and learning, and trying to make sense of things, instead of just being a proponent and come up with ideas. They'll be for sure. They will come because now having a little more clarity on what is smart contracts, Plurus, Haskell, the toolbox that you need to do Cardano, that help a lot to make decisions on what to do. When you see opportunities or problems in the community, you start coming up with ideas how to solve those problems. But it's not the case that I have something right now already. No. And I like a lot what you guys are doing with the school, and Kimba Labs is doing also that, and I think that's the most important part, because then fluctuation will come eventually. We are really early. I mean, I know it's important to do stuff and propose but I think it's much more important to have a solid foundation.
Yes.
Peer review, and not only peer review, but something based on research that give you more authority per se, and you do so you are able to. I mean, not to wait until keep researching, and doing things like not presenting anything because nothing is ready. Sometimes you have to just do it. But yeah, I mean, it's a matter of just having it. But I'm not in the position of sacrificing the peace of mind that I have for making a proposal. And is that clear? Nothing against that, but if I will have a little more clarity on what to do in terms of a proposal and have a roadmap, I'll do it right away. But it's having a good team, because that's the key. And activating around the right people to do that stuff. Let's say, for instance, with Sala de Café, if you help with the presence and the image, that's a way to start. Another idea with Sala de Café, I think, is very important for us. Hey, I forgot that part. We should put the logos that we know, the entities that are already involved in the Hispanic and Portuguese communities doing stuff. Let's say, Gimba Labs, Emurgo, what's the name of that? The different communities, and LATAM community, LATAM Town Hall, as well as Aldea, and other groups that are doing things in this parliament, and actually Cardano for Notec. All those groups, we should put together those logos on that initial phase for the group. And if we can get something from Europe, Spain, would be awesome. So, what do you think?
I think it's awesome. But I think we gotta coordinate the things.
Sure, for sure.
Are you familiar? How familiar are you with GitHub? It's no problem, right?
I do. I know. I don't use it. I think I was thinking actually to start using it more because these things don't need to be said, but put together on a GitHub repository.
Yeah, and
that would be good.
In the repository, I think we can also, there's the project boards where we can ideate on things, have a proper task list afterwards, and keep track of progress. In the beginning, the interface can be, people don't usually like it, but I think after using for, I don't know, 2 days, you will get it.
And actually, it will be awesome to. I was thinking of doing that as for like a way to communicate and to maintain everything there. But it's another tool to play with. Although that one is very, very much necessary for what we do here. So yeah, perfect. I just put one together.
Let me share the screen so you can see how. Oh shit! Oh, sorry. I'll cut that part. I almost.
No, that's part of it.
I almost stopped the recording.
Nah, okay. We're doing GitHub, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I might as well start from the beginning.
That's a good idea. Just do it and you'll be there. Yeah.
Actually, if you wanna You wanna create the Sala de Café organization, Juan?
Why not? Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, great. So you share the screen.
I mean, no, that's do it. I mean,
Or are you? Let me stop here.
let me say, have if I sign in, it doesn't recognize my password. Let me see. Forgot password. Okay.
Aí o Portuga.
Hey, Lucas.
Olá.
How was it?
Estou curioso, que língua é que estavam a falar?
En français.
En français? Juan, tu parles français aussi?
Comme ci, comme ça.
Comme ça, un petit peu. Ouais, moi, c'est pareil.
Très bien.
C'est la même chose. J'ai
Non,
besoin de pratiquer, en fait.
Pedro, Luca parlait le français très bien.
Ok, ouais. Non, mais il me manque des mots tellement. Ça va, voilà. Il me manque des mots très facilement.
D'accord.
Donc, exactement.
J'essaie des choses. Voilà mon passeport et Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro. Cool. Okay, so I just came by to say hello and goodbye, or I don't know, just say hi, because I've been in calls for, I can't even remember, since morning. Yeah,
Really?
I started at 10, so it's going like 10 hours in terms of on and off.
Wow.
I started at 10 a.m. For me now it's 8 p.m. So it's a 20,
Wow.
20 It's going to, yeah. So I just had some breaks, and I still have a bit like yesterday. Yesterday, I also started by teaching Cardano for non-techs at 10 a.m. And I published that video, which was open on my machine until 1 a.m. So the whole day I'm just going around stuff. And so now I'm going to quiet down and organize my thoughts, get something done on a different level.
Good. I like that a lot. That's what I've been doing. I've been disconnected I've been off the grid for a while, and I feel the heat. Sometimes, in reality, I feel the heat. I see, gee, I should be more involved. But, it is what it is. I have to
So
organize things.
We're not going to have town hall until the 11th of January, I understand. And what about Gimbal Labs? Is it still running tomorrow? Tomorrow it is, right?
Tomorrow, I didn't really today. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I guess it's going to happen tomorrow. And I don't know. And were you today?
I was there today. I think it was a bit later, but yeah, I'm pretty convinced they are going to start. So I'll be seeing you still.
Of course, tomorrow I'll log in. Yes, tomorrow I'll take the time. Well, I don't know. I have some things going on. My wife is out of town, which is one of the reasons I'm so busy. running the house, running business, the house, and Cardano. So yeah.
Great
but I don't know tomorrow. Tomorrow is when she's coming back tomorrow. So.
I'm still waiting for that website for Balance.io.
Yes, man, we have to work on that. I just wanna. We have this time, this cool down time to work on that, and I just would like to have Kawas involved as well.
Your situation with that project is the same that my project with Ada Inc. that I started 3 months ago, and then I parked it, and now I'm still getting the technical skills to build it. Eventually, it will come out.
Yeah, I think it's no rush because we don't want to. We are working actually also in putting together something more appealing for Sala de Café, involving all the communities that we know, including yours. Yeah, something like that.
We need to decide on this now. You mentioned Sala de Café, and tenemos que decidir si vamos a hablar en español o en portugués, pero no podemos continuar a hablar en
tres lenguajes diferentes. Well, you just brought English, I mean Spanish, but we were talking in English all the time. Hi, Jay. Hello.
Jay Yola is just touristing, maybe.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Parla español, Juan.
Oh, sí. Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Hola. Hello.
Sorry, I don't speak Spanish.
Okay.
So,
we were just saying that
nice.
we keep going back and forth between 3 or 4 languages here, and we should preserve the room and speak Portuguese or Spanish. But you're very welcome because it's the standard. We end up doing a bit of everything. Where are you coming from?
I'm Nigeria. I'm Nigerian.
Super. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Portugal here.
Thank you.
I'm here from Miami, United States, but I'm originally from Colombia, and Kao is
from Brazil.
Oh, yeah, nice to meet you guys. You guys sound awesome.
Cool. Super. Tell us about you. What brought you here?
Yeah, so been on a Catalyst for a while. I come in, I go. Sometimes I miss a few weeks, but I'm still here. Yeah, so I'm just exploring as many projects as I can and skimming the projects that are out there to be a part of, and just find one that I think would be if the future or be a priority to what we are trying to achieve in Cardano, and just be a part of that community. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Super. Good.
So you're trying to integrate a team then, or you're just getting to know the projects?
Well, I'm currently learning to build dApps and solutions in general on Cardano. I'm currently a student at Imago Academy, learning Cardano toolchain, Haskell, and Plutus. So that's That's the goal for me. So I'm here on Catalyst to, explore as many projects out there and probably to be a huge contribution to one myself. Currently a part of one, but I'm outsourcing for more. I can't say no to. I don't think there's a limit to problem solving and being part of the the future of the blockchain. So I'm a part of DAC. I'm sorry, DAP, Digital Apple. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Of course.
About us, yeah. So
I collaborate with Curtis a lot on Gimbal Labs. So
that's nice. So I'm with Curtis. I'm with Curtis and Dave at DAP as a junior dev. Just working with both of them. And helping build that.
Can you speak a bit about what you're building in terms of when it's digital artists pool? It's like it makes me think of: are you going to be onboarding artists to Cardano? What is the plan there?
Well, we are building. It's a collection of numerous solutions. So we at the moment are building. Or working on being a consultancy organization to businesses, entrepreneurs, and even developers who are looking to integrate the Cardano blockchain to their business. So we provide consultancy services to those people and sort of a guide to Cardano integration to businesses looking to scale and also to developers looking to build solutions on Cardano. So that's what we're currently working on at the moment.
Really interesting. I'm working on a similar front, but more as trying to find opportunities as a product manager more and bridging between makers and clients and communities that may need solutions. So
project management is a very important field to be involved with.
Yeah. Okay, I need to hop. Like I was saying to the guys, I was just passing by. So see you around.
Thank you, Lucas.
Nice meeting you, Joe.
See you, Lucas. Au revoir. Et à bientôt.
À bientôt.
Au revoir. So, Jay, very good, very good. So, have you been in Gimbal Labs?
Yeah. Yes, I have. And I'm actually considering taking the Gimbal Labs program.
PBL?
The PBL, yes. Considering taking that. But I haven't been able to contribute to Gimbal Labs, although I was looking forward to doing that initially, but then I just got super busy with work, so I couldn't. But yeah, I've been in this space, in the Gimbal Lab space, and been to a few of the PBL meetings, and yeah. And I actually love Gimbal Labs is actually what we need. It's one of the big things that we need right now in Cardano.
Yeah, exactly.
What you're doing, yeah.
Right. I'm glad you're taking the PBL, because now it's the good thing about the PBL is that it iterates in different areas, and now we are talking about tokenomics. And the initial one, I mean, you always learn in review skills, whatever it is that James is doing with Gimbal Labs, or the team, Mix as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
How do you like the town hall today?
Sorry, come again.
How do you like the town hall today? What was the best part of it?
So today I actually missed it. I came in really late after the meeting ended. and I'm just skimming through the breakout rooms, but I wouldn't mind a slide, because I usually ask for the slides and to go through them, and I'll have a brief on actually just get briefed about what the topics and the topics for discussion today, and whatever activity happened in during the meeting. So but I missed today's meeting, so I'm just so I'm just skimming through. So what are we working on here in this particular breakout room?
Now we are setting the GitHub organization for Sala de Café.
Right. So what's Sala de Café about?
Onboarding Spanish and Japanese people around the world to understand and to communicate and to help in any way we can. But it doesn't mean that you're very welcome here, by the way. For sure. And yes, but that's the initial idea with Sala de Café. It's going to continue like that. We tend to be the point of contact for people that come to Catalyst and don't speak the language. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I know we serve several functions.